President Trump's tariff war escalating again. It's once again one of your top D.C. daily headlines for July 11. President Trump kicking up tariffs on Canadian imports from 25% to 35% on August 1, saying Canada is not doing enough to keep fentanyl out of the United States. The president also threatening to double tariffs on most other U.S. trading partners. Wall Street not liking the news, with all three major indices down in overnight trading before today's opening bell. Well, breaking this morning, the Trump administration cutting the jobs of 1,300 civil servants at the U.S. State Department today, with another 2,100 people expected to lose their jobs, too. A Supreme Court ruling this week cleared the way for the Trump administration to move forward with mass layoffs and restructuring of federal agencies. President Trump cannot end birthright citizenship for babies born to non-citizens in the U.S., even after the Supreme Court ruled the federal judges can't stop him. The justices did allow for class action lawsuits to block the president's order, and a federal judge just allowed that suit to block the president's executive order nationwide. The order is now on hold for 7 days, though, to allow for an expected appeal from the Trump administration. Is the U.S. version of TikTok going to be completely different than what we know right now? Two different reports say TikTok is working on a U.S.-only version of the app that may or may not be disconnected from the app everyone else is using and run on a totally different algorithm. TikTok's parent company denying some of the reporting, but not specifying which parts are correct or incorrect. 40 minutes after the hour, a federal judge in California could soon upend the federal government's immigration enforcement operations in the state.
All right, we are waiting on a ruling there. Let's bring in Doug Luzader, who is live in Washington this morning with the very latest. Doug, what is the judge going to decide, or is expected to decide? What is the case here?
Well, everything is pointing to a likely restraining order from this judge today. We don't know for sure. But she's certainly kind of hinting at that as this is expected to come down later today. And the argument is generally that ICE agents are violating constitutional rights in these big immigration sweeps in California. So we'll see where this goes. If it is pretty expansive, this would obviously have a big impact in a part of the country that is central to the Trump administration's efforts to go after illegal immigrants. So this is going to be awfully closely watched today as this decision comes down.
Well, and especially yesterday, we had some clashes between what's presumed to be federal agents and also people who are working at hemp farms there, with the mayor saying that they need to leave. But how long? It's been 30 days, I think. How long can they stay without any further action or approval from Congress?
I'm sorry, how long can they stay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm sorry, how long can who stay?
Sorry, the federal agents and, the military have been deployed into areas of Los Angeles.
The military. Oh, well, that goes back to a decision that has already come down in favor of the Trump administration. As far as the agents themselves are concerned, the administration says that they are going to continue these operations, and they're going to continue holding people accountable that are causing violence at some of these things. But this is central to the Trump administration's plans to take on illegal immigration.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Doug Luzader, thank you so much. Again, we're waiting for a decision from a federal judge in California, and we'll bring that to you when it happens. Thank you.
Thank you.